Hello guys, so today we're gonna talk about Qanon, because why not? What else should you do in a beautiful Saturday night? Okay? Did you guys know that they believe in the existence of a superior entity, like a organization that controls the entire world, and that organization is satanic and traffics children? Yeah, they believe in a pedophilia organized crime that are practically controlling the world. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? We don't say these organizations don't exist. These criminal organizations do not exist. And they do, and they deserve a bullet in the head. Practically, they need to be shot out and killed, and their killing to be streamed, okay? And we should laugh at them. But seriously, guys, the idea that this kind of organization or criminal organization that traffics children to control the world, okay? Oh, and it's also satanic. What happened to good old conspiracy theorists? About robots and aliens and US presidents, which are also robots and aliens, okay? And reptilians, of course. Let's not forget about reptilians. And you know what strikes me the most? This conspiracy theory is very similar to the one the BLM sustains, the one with the Black Lives Matter organizations, which sustains that there is a white patriarchy, and because of the white patriarchy that suppresses them and women, that's why they're not successful. Come on, dudes, come on, bro, seriously? Seriously? The same white patriarchy that sustains that the ethnical group which earns the most in US are practically Asians? Come on, man. How can you eat so much shit at one meal? Look, I get it. It's much easier to believe that an organization is holding you back down instead of building a career and fighting for your career and have a great future. Which is hard, okay? It's not easy. Working to educate yourself, working hard for a diploma that will provide you good money, not like a gender degree diploma that will give you absolutely no benefits in this life. And then working through a career, working overtime, working extra hours, doing the extra miles is not easy. It's much easier to believe that there's a secret organization. In case of the QAnon, it's like a pedophile satanic group which controls the world, and because of them you're not successful. Come on, man. And for the BLM, there's all the white patriarchy, which obviously tolerates the Asian making the most money, but it's the white patriarchy that is holding the Afro community down. Come on, are you serious? Are you serious, man? I mean, at this moment, I'd rather believe that there are reptilians. Seriously, compared to all the theories that exist out there, reptilians make the most sense. And reptilians conquered power because of a Mortal Kombat tournament. What is not to understand there? What is not to understand? It's perfectly logic. Compared to these pedophile satanic organizations or to this white patriarchy that support the immigration, more wealth, and to this white patriarchy that also condemn women, suppress also white women and all kinds of women. Do you hear yourself? I mean seriously, how high you have to be to create and imagine this kind of theories? And I find it so funny that each group assigns the opposite, the opposite of evil to this organization. So for example, QAnon, since it's formed from usually Christian families, as their beliefs, they believe it's a satanic occult organization. And that also does pedophilia. Why? Because that's the attribute they assign to the evil California in their eyes. They're all pedophiles because, like, two billionaires that went out of hand, so suddenly all the Californians and all the Hollywood actors and elites are pedophiles. Yeah, this is their logic, okay? You might laugh at me and think I'm on drugs, and hey dude, you're in Europe, marijuana is illegal there. I get it. I'm not on drugs when I'm saying this. These are actual theories. And Black Lives Matter imagine the evil opposite, like a white organization who is holding them back, of course. You know, isn't it a little bit racist? I mean, shouldn't
Afro-American
black have the right to be in an organization that holds people down? Yeah, I think that's racist. Seriously, when talking about people who own billions of dollars, like LeBron James and Oprah, do you think it's fair for them to be left out when you invent stupid theories like this conspiracy theory? You know, that's simply racist. You cannot leave them down out of the conversation. That's racist. But let's not go sidetracks too far, okay? QAnon families are usually, QAnon supporters are usually low income Americans that are also Christians, and of course they like to believe that the organization that is holding them back from being successful is a satanic organization. Yeah, this is logic. What is that you don't understand? It's exactly the same idea in the Black Lives Matter case. They like to imagine that the evil is opposite to them. And because most of these families are usually coming from red states, and we all know they all hate Hollywood and California, they like to attribute the pedophilia to them. Because why not? They take several individuals who has problems with law and they generalize it to a group of people they don't like, and mainly those are the Democrats. Because we are talking here about the Republican states' supporters. Okay? Exactly the same manner that a Black Lives Matter supporter would invent this atrocity, these horrible things about white men, about the white patriarchy, and they attributed the worst things that can happen. Because seriously, why be so stupid and invest time in your diploma, in your graduate diploma, and then build your career when you can simply sit around at home in front of your TV on the couch and bitching around others who work? Idiots! Why would you work when you simply can bitch around, can start a Kickstarter campaign in the name of BLM and get hundreds of thousands of dollars for nothing, for absolute nothing? Why? Because these people are lazy and they don't want to work, and they attribute their failure to the society, to a fictional entity that somehow is holding them down and doesn't want to succeed. Because you know, that's what billionaires think about all day. How can they suppress poor people? Yeah, they are fine with successful people or like middle upper successful people, you know, people who make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. They are okay with that, but they somehow want to see low income Americans fail. Yeah. That's exactly what these billionaires in the minds of QAnon and in the minds of BLM and extreme feminists, that's what billionaires want. To see you fail. Yeah, they don't want anything else. Only to see you fail. And the funniest thing, in my opinion, is for example, in the QAnon version, the savior is Donald Trump. Really? Really, a man who was born in billions and who rubs shoulders with Hollywood elite practically his entire life? Shouldn't you supposed to hate Hollywood elite? Aren't they satanic? Dude, this guy was dating actresses back in the 80s and 90s. This guy is a billionaire, he doesn't know how it is to be poor. And is sustained and supported by a lot of poor people. This is something that blows my mind. Okay, this guy is selfish and follows only his own interest. Okay, but somehow he's the savior. I think that is so cool and so funny. You know, I think that's awesome. In the same manner, BLM should pick as a savior a KKK member. Seriously. Come on, guys. Come on, guys, get alive. I mean, work on yourselves, be better, and this way you will able to be more successful. And if you are successful, you won't have time for this nonsense bullshit. And this is a message that goes to QAnon supporters and to BLM and extreme feminists. Stop investing time in that bullshit gender studies diploma which will give you nothing in life, and start working on a skill share that is absolutely demanded in the marketplace today, in the economy today. This way you will be able to better yourself, to have a successful career, and you won't be thinking at stupid things like this. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs button if you like this. Thanks for watching, guys.